Talofa, malo soifua, oto, ya uo fia nei aso, ya waftai le tua o tato whailuai manuia, o te talusia e malolose o tau uma. My name's Mark. Oh, that's my wife? No, I'm just kidding. I got a chemistry degree and went to work at the nuclear plant, and I worked there like 6 or 7 years. And I was a nuclear chemist, and I said, you know, I had a nice townhouse and a new Camaro and a big party life and a lot of fun and stuff. And but I had to go to work every day. Some night shifts, you know, sometimes too, and just work my tail off. But I had a lot of money, and for that day, and I just couldn't see myself. After a few years, I said, you know, I'm not ready to. I don't want to work at this job or any place until I retire, you know, because I haven't gone out and done any, seen the world or anything. So just got tired of it, and I said I want to go see the world. I didn't want to join the military, so somehow I said, how about the Peace Corps? So I thought I'd try the Peace Corps. So I joined the Peace Corps. It took a long time, like 9 months, to get in because you go through all this, you know, application process, a barrage of interviews, and background check. They even talked to one of my old high school teachers, and they said, okay, you're ready to go. You're gonna go to Africa. I said, okay, because like over half the Peace Corps go to Africa, and I said, okay, that's fine. And I said, the only thing I'm worried about, because AIDS was just coming out, and we didn't know anything about AIDS. This is '87. They said, oh, okay. I said, I'm really not sure. Y'all don't sound like you're sure about it, because you know, AIDS is real bad in Africa, and people die from it. And they said, well, okay, forget Africa. How about Samoa? And I said, well, where the hell is Samoa? I never heard of Samoa. So I looked it up on the map. It's in the South Pacific, and I said, that's cool. I'll go down to the South Pacific and try it. So anyway, I'll skip all the stuff about that. But I was a teacher in the most remote island I could get on. I wanted to get on. I didn't want to be around a city or anything. They had one city. And so I went out there, and I was a teacher and for a couple of years. And I met my wife. She was actually a student of mine. But I wasn't interested until after she was out of school. But it was in the village right across the street from the school where I live. And I live in the school compound. So I'd see her around town, and not really town, the village. And so I started going to her father, the old traditional ritual, I guess, of, you know, bringing them some food and stuff and getting to know the family. And luckily, he said yes, and they said yes. And we've been married 23 years. Me and some friends were sitting around a table at lunch one day, and when we were juniors, and they came an announcement of all girls wanting to try out for cheerleader, report to the gym at such and such time. And we were sitting there saying, girls, why not some guys do it too? You know, we saw college cheerleaders had guys and stuff, and everybody, yeah, come on, who's gonna do it? So me and this guy said, oh, we'll do it. And they said, yeah, come on, we'd bet you or dare to bet, I don't remember, but we said, okay, yeah, sure, we'll do it. So we were only 2 guys, of course, and 40 pairs of girls, and they were all laughing, you know, it's a big joke and everything. So, but we worked on this routine. Hey, gang, are the Eagles going to win this game? Hell no. Who is it? Yell it, spell it. I don't remember all the stuff, but when we got out there, they went nuts. Everybody went nuts. The people were screaming and going crazy. Ah! And when we did our cheer, we got the huge response, and it was just hilarious. We couldn't believe it. So anyway, they came on announcement. I guess it was the next day or something, and I got it. My friend didn't get it, and these girls are crying because they wanted their friend. The same cheerleader groups, you know, they run around, and their moms and cheerleader moms, Texas cheerleader moms, you know, and they were all mad at me for trying out, and I got a spot, and one of their friends they wanted in there in the group. She didn't get it, So they offered her to be mascot, and they tried to talk me into being mascot, trade with her. I said, no, I was elected to be cheerleader. I want to be damn cheerleader. I'm 54 now, so I was in my late 40s, I guess, that I had that midlife crisis thing, whatever you call it. And I've always been a singer, and I like to sing. Tried to start a few bands when I was younger and never had the time really. But I saw this ad in the paper for a singer in a heavy metal band. This is the first band I was in. And one time I got plenty of funny stories, but we played all over Dallas, Fort Worth, in Deep Ellum, places like that. And we were really terrible, but we were heavy. We didn't do cover songs, did mostly originals, but we did some cover songs, like Bodies, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, that kind of stuff. And a few songs that were popular that came out at that time. And that was Drowning Pool. When their singer died, Drowning Pool, I sent some recordings to try to be the singer, the singer Drowning Pool. I didn't get any answers. But anyway, this one gig we had at City Limits in Stephenville. They booed us all the rest of the time. And the guitar player's strings broke and he was just awful. He got mad and he threw his guitar down and we fired him that night. Told him to get out here. We don't want one of our guitar players. We had one pretty good guitar player, but he was always drunk and always messed up. They started throwing money, but it was coins. And it was like pennies and nickels and throwing them, hitting me in the head and just bow, 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 bow. A barrage of coins been thrown at us. And so anyway, that was terrible, but it was fun. We played in front of 1,500 people. Well, sometimes it's good, sometimes not so good. The last few nights I've been chasing coyotes with guns and spotlights trying to keep them from killing our animals. They apparently killed one of our newborn baby goats and killed one of my roosters, Foghorn. He was an older rooster, but they got in there and killed him apparently, and they killed a few chickens. But most times it's pretty fun. It's out there quiet and isolated. You have the occasional people that get lost down there because we live way out in the country. And you always have to plan. You go to the store when you're in town. It takes about an hour to go to work, an hour to get back from work every day. We commute. Most times it's pretty good. You can grow vegetables. I can fish. You can live off the land if you wanted to. And it's kind of fun to have animals and raise them and eat your own eggs and etc.